Carlos Alcaraz's campaign at the Paris Masters came to an end at the hands of fellow 19-year-old Holger Rune. Carlos Alcaraz's Paris Masters campaign came to a sudden end as he retired injured to Holger Rune in the quarterfinal. The world number 1 had dropped the first set to his fellow 19-year-old and required treatment on his abdomen at 6-5 in the second set. He played on, but the physio's help failed to work as he retired minutes later with Rune leaving 6-3, 6-6, 3-1. Alcaraz and Rune stepped onto the court for the first installment of what many hope will become the next great rivalry in tennis. As the only two teenagers in the world's top 100, the pair were born just 6 days apart and had only met on the official tour at last year's Next Gen Finals, played with a different scoring format. It was Alcaraz who won that encounter 4-3, 4-2, 4-0, going on to lift the title at the 21 and under tournament. But this time around it was the lower-ranked 19-year-old who started off strong, opening with a love hold and setting up 2 break points on the Alcaraz serve. The top seed held but found himself broken 2 games later as Rune raced to a 5-2 lead in 29 minutes and closed out a 6-3 set 7 minutes later, outclassing the U.S. Open champion on serve as he hit 3 aces to Alcaraz's 1 and made 77% of his first serves. The world No. 18 then created a break point in the first game of the second set but failed to capitalize. Alcaraz continued to find himself under pressure and jumped in the air to celebrate, holding for 3-2, showing how much of a test the Dane was proving to be. It was then Rune's turn to save 2 break points to hold for 4-4 before Alcaraz suddenly appeared hindered 3 games later as he was forced to call the trainer for what appeared to be an abdominal issue, requiring a 3-minute medical timeout. Rune forced a tiebreak and went 3-1 up with a mini break when Alcaraz suddenly shook his head and approached the umpire's chair, saying he could no longer continue as he retired the match and shook hands with his fellow 19-year-old. It meant the world No. 18 advanced to his maiden Masters 1000 semifinal, leading by 6-3, 6-6 before the Spaniard retired.